Greetings, all. This is Max. Today we're going to talk about expectations and how to properly do an internet-only ministry and what I would expect out of it. Now we're gonna do a shout out basically to, I brought them up last time, Lies of the Devil. This is run by a man named Theodore, who used to work for Kent Hovind, making his DVDs. Theodore does documentaries. He does DVDs pretty well for free. And we'll play a short video on that in a second. What I wanted to do is go to his DVDs. Professional quality documentaries and DVDs. And they're all free. You just pay the shipping, which is almost nothing because it's media mail. Okay. So Theodore runs this website. I think he's only been around for 6 months to a year. But I met Theodore because of his video that he did on Kent Hovind. He knows him very well. Worked with him for 3 or 4 months, I believe, doing his DVD work. Among other things, he was kind of handling everything for Kent Hovind when he got out of prison and set up his cult compound and all of that. And that's when Theodore got out of it and started doing his own thing. And this is what you would expect. Right now, he is traveling across the country and doing street preaching. And you look here, help us raise $1,000 every month. That's nothing, people. That's nothing. And he tells you exactly how much he's raised for March. Okay? Now, for what he's doing, $1,000 a month is not that much. Okay? But look at all of the content that he's provided for the body of Christ. And is he just doing DVDs? No. We have everything for free on YouTube. Also, this is him, where he's traveling across the country and doing street preaching. And this is what you would expect of someone who's asking for your money to support them. Absolutely support this guy. And I think we're going to watch a little video here.
So Ryan in California, this morning we got an order of 200 DVDs. He's going to start his own ministry and evangelize, and starting with these DVDs, and hopefully he grows making his own material and whatnot. But here we go. Look at all those DVDs that are going to go out. And you know what? He got about 200 discs to hand out to friends, family, and everybody that he knows, And he only paid $10 for media mail. How amazing is that? How much of a good deal is that, people? You're not going to find that in another ministry. You know why? Because they're hungry for money.
And there you have it. So how can he afford to send out DVDs and Christian information for free? It's because he's using his donation money for it. And that's what you expect. And all these other internet guys out there, I've never heard them talk about what they're doing with their ministry money. And what it means to me is, like, if I had a project going and I'm using ministry money, I would brag about it on the internet. I would say, look at this stuff that we're doing with donation money. I would be proud of it. And when I don't hear that coming from anybody, I'm just going to assume that it's just going into their bank account and they're buying four-wheelers. That's just what I expect. And then you have Theodore here, who you can see both through his main liesofthedevil.com page and through pretty much a daily YouTube videos that he does that are just off the fly, where you can see what he's doing. You can see what's going on. You can see what's going on with this stuff. And that's important. It's really important. So with that, and I would like to mention, it's kind of funny, before I did this video, I woke up this morning and I just got my cup of coffee and I sat down and I go, you know what? I should probably put out a video of what you would expect to see from an internet ministry. Like, what are the expectations? I did one questioning that last night, and today I thought, you know what? Let's do one of a good example of how to do an internet ministry. And I thought that, and he sent me a text right around the same time as I thought that. Okay? Theodore is a good guy. About once a month, he sends me a message or calls me and asks how I'm doing. And that's also what I would expect. Now, granted, if you have like thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there, you can't text everybody all the time. Ask them how they're doing. But it is nice, and I appreciate that. So, again, a good example and what good expectations are for an internet-only ministry. Lies of the devil. There you go. Again, I won't say I agree and endorse everything that Theodore says, but for the most part, it's not bad information. And this is an example of how to do an internet ministry. Perfect example. And God bless Theodore. With that, we're out of here.